Hollywood's on a roll. This is a great movie. You're not going to regret it. Have you ever wondered what movie should I see this weekend? Well, we're here to help. It's on cinema at the cinema. Lucky Season 7. Hi everybody, welcome back to On Cinema at the Cinema, where we're in full gear going through the Lucky Season 7, which I'm calling Lucky Season 7 because we're got a good feeling about this season, and lucky number 7 has always been lucky for me. I want to welcome my guest. With me today is Gregg Torkington.
Hey guys.
And I'm sorry, Gregg has asked me to say Gregg Torkington from the Victorville Film Archive.
Victorville Film Archive, which I've been slaving away to get this archive completely ready to go. Literally thousands of movies to catalog, archive, label, using my coding system.
Yeah. It's got some cool movies this week to talk to you guys about. Want to just give you an update from our world here. Decker Season 3. Everyone's asking what's going on in Decker Season 3. I haven't seen the script
All the
yet.
episodes are written, 20 episodes, which is a Decker season. Most of the cast is set in place. We're building sets right now.
Good.
I'm doing this at the same time, maintaining this film archive, so I've been very busy.
Well, I can't wait to see what you've got cooked up. I'll be there bright and early whenever you need me to.
Most exotic locale yet. If you thought Hawaii was exotic, wait till you see where Decker goes this season.
All right. And so you're going to be able to get me done in one chunk? Pretty limited time-wise.
No, you have a lot of scenes, but we can shoot them in one day. If you can do them right, we should be able to get you out in a day.
Great. All right.
We're going to film a lot of the scenes before you even get there, so don't worry.
Okay. So, sort of bigger news. I have a big announcement I want to make, and with the support of my family and my friends, I'd like to announce the formation of my first ever band called Decker. Put the logo up. We just put the logo together this morning. And
why would you call it Decker when there's an existing movie series called Decker?
It's a different spelling, of course, and it's also my right because Decker is part of my name, and that's where I came up with the original Decker.
It's going to be confusing to people that if they see a CD, they're going to think it's a soundtrack to one of the Decker movies. And,
no, you look at the logo, it's a completely different thing, different spelling. The 2 Ks, which I think were cool, is my idea. Create this duality, sort of a mirror, which represents...
Seems like there's another name you could use rather than confuse people with this.
Okay, well, I'll be sticking with Decker. If someone's talking about Decker, they're talking about the hit action series starring Tim Heidecker. If they're talking about Decker, it is the new progressive rock music.
D-E-C-A-R would be less confusing.
D-E-K-K-A-R is the way we're spelling it. So I'm going to be recording our first 3-song EP next week, or this coming weekend, and hopefully I'll have some songs for you guys to check out. Title track is called Empty Bottle. So it's not literally about an empty bottle, it's actually a representation of sometimes the way we all feel a little empty, a little lonely. Anyway, we'll get into that later. Let's talk about our movies this week.
Movies.
Speaking of empty bottle, Black Mass. Directed by Scott Cooper. Actors Johnny Depp, one of my favorites, Benedict Cumberbatch, Dakota Johnson.
Just Dakota.
Oh, okay. Dakota.
Okay. Like the state.
Dakota.
It's just Dakota. It's just Dakota.
This is
Dakota.
Oh, it's like North Dakota.
Yeah.
North Dakota.
Or South Dakota.
I'm sorry. Dakota Johnson. Okay. The true story of Whitey Burglar, the brother of a state senator and most infamous violent criminal in the history of South Boston, who became an FBI informant to take down a mafia family invading his turf. Okay, so this is the true story of Whitey Burglar, the mafia guy from Boston, who became an FBI informant to take down a mafia family. Invading his turf. And I liked it a lot. I thought it was a good action, sort of reminded me of The Godfather.
Pacino.
Yeah, Al Pacino and not Dustin Hoffman.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, and also Goodfellas. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, check that one out. And Married to the Mob and those kind of movies, which are always fun to imagine what life might be like in the Costa Nostra. I give it 5 bags of popcorn and 1 soda. Gregg, what did you think of this movie, Black Mask? Mass.
Oh, I like it. It's a very serious look at a real problem in America, which is the gangsters and some of the havoc that they can wreak on our communities. My only problem with it is the casting. I feel that Johnny Depp was wasted in this role, just playing some old, essentially a businessman, when he's much more suited to fanciful characters, flamboyant characters who wear velvet gowns or have a strange cap. Or I feel like you could cast, Robert Duvall or something to play one of these gangsters, and don't waste Johnny Depp's time. He's more suited for these types of characters.
Yeah, Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch, if they
reboot
rebooted the Captain Crunch, I guess that was never really a series of movies, but the serial. If they did a movie of Captain Crunch, that would be good. I would like to see him play a rabbit or a cat, a talking cat, any sort of like a giraffe that comes to life as a person. I don't know.
Interesting point. What's the rating?
I'm going to give it 4 bags of popcorn. I would probably dock the movie 1 bag of popcorn for wasting Johnny Depp's time and our time as well. But because I like the movie so much, I'm going to go ahead and restore that bag and give it 5 bags of popcorn.
Okay. Second movie here we have is Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials. I love those Maze Runner movies. Directed by Wes Ball. Actors Dylan O'Brien, Nathalie Emmanuel, Thomas Brody Stanksters. Okay. Having escaped the maze, the Gladers now face a new set of challenges on the open road of desolate landscape filled with unimaginable obstacles. One of the greats. I mean, this is sort of emblematic of the Maze Runner series. It's true to the characters, and it reminded me of back in my youth going through cornfields and everything, like a field of dreams. 5 bags of popcorn and 5 sodas, 5 cans of soda.
And it's been too long since they did one of these movies. And that's something that I think Hollywood sometimes gets wrong, is that you don't want to keep people waiting too long, because then they might move on to something else and forget what happened in the previous movies. I didn't, because I did revisit this movie before going to see the sequel, and I thought it was excellent. A little scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my son, Tom Cruise Jr., to this. But I would take my wife on a date night, which you got to remember always to keep reminding yourself when you have kids to keep that flame alive. And often we do that. We went to go see the Lego movie together, which was out at the Dollar Theater. Second run movie. Bags.
Oh, yeah, I would give it 5 bags of popcorn and maybe throw in a little whistle in case you're trapped in a maze and need help getting out.
All right, let's push forward and get through to Gregg Torkington's Popcorn Classics, which you said you've got ready.
Popcorn Classics. We're going to do something special on Popcorn Classics to commemorate the Lucky 7 season, as you're calling it. We're going to do what is known as a Lucky Dip.
Just bring the movie out. I don't want to do the whole...
We're going to do a Lucky Dip, just like anyone has done. This is what we're going to do. You're going to close your eyes and reach in and dig into the bag and pull out a movie. These are all classics.
Okay.
You pull one out and it'll be the Popcorn Classic for today.
Okay, this will be a little fun.
Close your eyes, though.
All right,
We
wish
don't
me
need to
luck.
blindfold you.
Wish me luck.
Dig deep.
I'm just going to pick up, we haven't rehearsed this, so. Our song. What?
Oh, don't break it. Popcorn Classic for today. This is actually one of the many, many films that I have found at the Victorville Film Archives. It's a contemporary teen movie, coming-of-age tale set in Brooklyn, and looks like...
Okay, thank you for that. All right, well, I don't know if we'll probably cut this for next week.
I haven't seen this.
All right.
But it's from 2001, stars Kerry Washington, Anna Simpson.
Just forget it. Put it back.
Well, I mean, I want to do the segment.
I see the Bodyguard. We all know that one.
Yeah, Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner.
That's your popcorn
Classic.
Okay. Well, I'll see you next week, and that'll be it for us on Cinema. So, see you next week.
I'll probably see you on Saturday. Are you going to Dr. Luther's party? Ayaka sent me an invite to Dr. Luther's wellness party.
I'm not going to that. I've got recording dates set up.
It's free
And
food.
I'm going to be recording from probably Friday night till Sunday night. Blocking myself in, just getting these 3 songs.
Did you tell Ayaka?
She knows what I'm doing. But enjoy it. Have fun.